10? Holy cow. That's not 6. Hello again, Skunk Monkey here, and today, in the lands of Zankar, episode 15, what are we going to be working on? Well, first off, you may notice that there's something missing behind me. This is, of course, where the sheep wool farm was, and all the big storage and everything, and Z-Woolner thought that it... Oh, get some phantoms. Z-Woolner thought that it was a bit unsightly up here. Go away. And so he decided that it was in our best interest to move it. And I agreed with him completely. And he's like, oh, should I move it underground? And I'm like, yeah, it's a good idea. He's like, well, that's good because I started working on it already. So if we go down in our little area here, down the stairs, and take a hard right, here's the sheep. Here is the wool farm. And as you can see, he's got it all set up with a bunch of, with the pistons moving the grass and everything. And I think these are all designed to give the bottom, this is the bottom row, the best chance of growing by having a bunch of them next to it. And then if we hop on over to these stairs, we will go down to his mad crazy storage system. He worked pretty hard on getting this. Of course, this is the same sort of sorting that we have at the witch farm, and I have at the spider farm, and the iron. Actually, I don't have it at these at the spider farm. I have it at the iron farm. And wait, did he actually use iron blocks for this? Oh, we're rich. But this is just a big mass storage system for all the different colors, and oh, I like the look over the ravine. That's cool. So, holy guacamole. I hadn't actually checked to see how much we had. Okay, good. We don't have too much more than that. But, yeah, there's quite a bit of wool here. So, if anybody needs wool, I'm the guy. Come see me. We'll set you up with some good amount of wool. So, yeah, that is the biggest change that has happened. Of course, we had our spooky fall festival, and that was a bunch of fun. And now it is time to get back to working on this area. And the first thing I want to do is I want to get these roads put in, at least out to where we have excavated. Also, that hill really needs to go. It's just unsightly. But we need to put our road going this way, and I don't really have a lot of room. We can do the road going that way, and definitely the one going out that direction. But before that, let's go check the shops. It's been a while, but we have a sale in the jungle armor shop. And over here in the wool shop, we have a little bit of gold there, and none in that one, but that's a little bit. Please, buy the wool. We are overstocked. I would say we could sell it for cheap, but it's a stinking ingot a stack, people. Let's get on this. Always have stuff in the iron shop. People need iron. It's a staple of Minecraft. I knew that it was a great idea to get an iron farm set up right away. Well, that'll do it for the shops, but over here there is one more little errand I need to do as we go past the fall festival area and look at all the amazing and cool builds. Man, this stuff is really cool. We did a great job. One thing I need to grab is right up in here is the most expensive thing, my XP hopper. And actually, oh, it's got a little bit of XP in it. Somebody forgot to take it. Did anyone leaving their stuff here? No. I'm quite sad about the fall festival because I got dunked, and when I got dunked, I accidentally left my fortune pick, which I've got a silk touch and a fortune one, and my fortune one was in my inventory when I got dunked, and I lost it. So I had to make a new one right there. So it's pretty. It's a diamond one now. But I kind of like having an iron fortune one and a diamond silk one because that's my normal, is just using the silk touch one. So I always keep it in my inventory, and then when I need to switch it out, I'll switch it for the iron one. It's easy to notice which one's which. So I wish there was a way to color code these things so it was like glowing a different color so I know which one's which. Oh well. So an interesting thing just happened. Hava095 just messaged me asking me if she could buy a beacon from me. And I just so happen to have one. So I don't know what to charge her, so I decided on 6 gold blocks. It might be not enough, it might be too much. 10? Holy cow. That's not 6. That's you overpaid me. Thank you. You can take the shulker with you. There you go. All yours. Yay! Good doing business with you. Oh, all right. On to what I was doing. So we are back at the plaza area with the mother tree right there, and trying to work out the design that I want for these main roads coming in. And these are kind of industrial, so I'm thinking that we need to have some sort of a gutter system in place. So if we build the road like that, and we have the cobblestone slab. I'm only doing slabs here because they are more efficient, because of course they only use half a block. And then we have these blocks here, these stairs. Oops. Let me just replant that quickly. Throw those out, don't need them. And then this middle area, if we put some of these smooth stone slabs. Oh, goodness, I cannot get that right. And then this looks like it's a gutter going down, and it drains, and actually does kind of drain underneath the road like that. And these are you kidding me? These carpeted areas will be able to give light to the area without really being too noticeable, because they're going to be underneath of the carpet, and it just is part of the overall look. So I think this is going to work. I'm going to work on this side, that side, that side, a little bit on that side, and yeah, I'll be right back. Do you know how frustrating it is when you plan something out and you like the way it looks, and then you do a whole long bit of it and you hate it? Well, that's what I've got right here. See, I thought I was going to like this with the gutters and being like an actual real road and everything, but I can't walk up this, and I don't like that. So now that I look at it, I think I've got an idea. If we take these and put them like that, and then these we take and put them like this. What did I just... Oh. Interesting. I didn't know I could do that. Now, instead of having this big, huge lip of a whole block, now it's just a single little half block area, and you can actually walk right up it. There's no issue with that. Now this would have to get filled in or something, and we'll have to use stone brick here instead, which I could probably just use slabs. But I think I might like this better. Let me do this whole thing again this way and see how it turns out. And I think I like this design much better. You can just run up the sides, but if you look down at, wow, does that really mess with your brain? That's way too much of the same texture. So let's go get some, let's see, Mulsi variants. I don't think I've got any in here. I'll have to go to the little, oh man, it's looking so lonely. We're gonna have to do something with this thing pretty soon. But go to our storage system, see if I can get some more mossy stuff, pick some vines, make some, and make that look a little better. Ah, much better. Oh, that's so much better. It doesn't just hurt my eyes as I look at it now. Yes, this will work nicely. And it makes me think that now along this path we also need to take out some of these at random points and put in some of these. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through and do that. All right, yeah, but I've got 4 more roads to build, so let's get to it.
So during this time lapse, I wanted to have a little talk with you guys about the lens of Zankar. Now, I'm not quitting it by any stretch of the imagination, but I want to talk to you guys about the other Zankarians. Tahumahu, Staticity, Steampunk Miner, Tenro, Hava, and Dream Shizo. Each one of those guys is doing an awesome job, and I want you to go over to their channels and check them out. Links to each one of their channels is in the description, and we are all working together to try and build a community, and I think that we should be supporting each other. And besides that, they are each doing really cool, interesting builds, and yeah, I could take my episodes and go check out what they're doing, but I don't want to show something that they're working on that they haven't shown themselves yet. So I'd rather you go to their place and their videos and check them out yourself, and then you'll see as they're building stuff, and there won't be any spoilers or anything. Now, that's not to say I won't go and check out their builds sometimes and show them on my videos, because I want to show you guys, if you don't watch theirs, what's going on in the entire server. But overall, yeah, come on, we got to get together. We got to band together and support one another. So go check. Sorry. Go check each one of their videos out, and each one of their channels, and subscribe to them, and then we can all grow together as we watch Zankar, the world, grow. So yeah, let's continue the time lapse. And I do believe I like this design a lot better than the first one I came up with. It's much prettier, and it works really, really well. And as you can see by the time lapse, I have all 4 sides done up until the point that I hit, like, jungle or water or, a hillside. I could probably just kind of move this water back a little bit, but I like how natural it looks, so I'll probably end up doing just like a little walkway over the water here. I'd actually bring the water out a little bit and then continue it on, but it's looking pretty good right now. Next thing I want to do is build some gateways. I want, as you're walking up to the Mother Tree, there is a gateway going across here, and you are entering the Sacred Plaza. So I'm going to start working on design for that, see what I can come up with, and be right back. So this is the first design that I have come up with, and I'm liking it. I'm liking the feel of it with the stone brick walls right here, and then the chisel brick, and the regular brick and mossy brick in between. I think I like it. It's feeling pretty cool. It's very sturdy, very solid. I think I'm going to need to make it about, let's say if this is a module, it would probably go about 2 more, and then we're going to arch it at the top and see how it looks. I think that's a pretty good height. Now we just need to build the arch over the top. Well, I didn't go with the arch. Z Wolner was here, and we were looking at this, and you know what? We decided that the arch kind of took away from it, and that these kind of giant torches were a little bit more fitting. But I want to add one thing. So the Mother Tree, which is going to be growing up right in there. There it is growing. Yeah, we have a patrol in there. The Mother Tree is going to be giving life to the entire area. And the way that life is focused is through crystals. So these crystals are going to be all over, decorating the entire place, channeling the Mother Tree's life force into the area. And so I want to hang one of those crystals right in here, and each section is going to have its own color. So like the commercial is going to be the blue, and the industrial is going to be the yellow, and the residential is going to be the green, and the political is going to be the red. I think that's the colors I have picked out. But these ones in between, these are the pathways. So those are going to be kind of neutral. So these crystals are going to be white. And so we are going to put a crystal right here. And these crystals are kind of hanging, but kind of supported by their own power kind of thing. So I'm going to throw one right in. It's going to go right in this area here. And we'll see how it looks. So this is my design. You can see the crystal is basically housed inside this stone brick casing, and it's in there and it's lit up, and I think it looks pretty nice. I do like this design. And I added end rods on the bottom and top to help it glow better. And you can see there's the white glass in there that's nice and glowy. And that's going to be the design, I think. Now for the sides, the wings going off, whatever, this is going to be colored glass. And I had an idea. I want my fellow Zankarians to help with this design. So going off in each direction, of course, is going to be the different zones. And right in this area, I want another crystal that's going to be kind of siphoning the power from the Mother Tree to send off into the rest of the area. And it's going to be probably this size, maybe a little bit bigger. We're going to go with this size for now. But I want my fellow Zankarians to come over here and design a pillar. A structure that will be... Why is that over there? That's weird. A structure that will house this. And I want it to be probably about as tall as this. So what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 blocks tall. So somewhere between, let's say, 12 and 20. And it's going to be about this size, 3 to 5 blocks in diameter. And it's going to go up. And it's going to use this, the same kind of theme that I've got going on here with the cobble and the mossy cobble, the smooth stone slabs. That is what those are, right? Yeah. The stone bricks and the chiseled and the walls and that sort of stuff. And I want them to design a pillar that I will put that inside of. So it's got to, let's say this is the pillar laying down. And it needs to go like this. And then it needs to widen out somehow, so that we can put in that is not what I wanted to do, that we can put in that crystal. And it can either be open or, preferably open, so that the, power can kind of come through. And then they can cap it if they want. But I want to see what designs they can come up with. And anyone who comes over here and designs one, I'm going to give them a gold block. Just a straight up gold block for coming over here and designing, which I think is a pretty fair price. And you see the crystal is, let's say, 3 blocks wide. So this space in here needs to be at least 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That way it's floating, free floating in there, held up by its own power like this one is. And yeah, I think that's kind of the idea. Now, if you want to use some sort of concrete of a color, so red, blue, green, or yellow, integrate it into the build to designate which quadrant it's not which one it's for, but how you would put color in it if you wanted to. That is completely fine. I wouldn't mind a little bit of color, and I think that would look really, really nice if we get some cool designs here. And the one that I end up choosing to either just completely duplicate or go with most of their design, I will give them a special prize. I'll give them a beacon. A full beacon with a full iron block pyramid. All theirs. So, right now I've got 1, 2, 3, and I just sold one earlier in the episode, so I'm doing okay with beacons. So this is the area. Somewhere in this area, come along, you guys, build it up. And I'm really liking the way that looks right now. That is so awesome. I can't wait to have it on all 4 sides. Oh, that's so cool. So yeah, guys, come here. There are 6 other Zankarians. You can each build one. And then in my next episode, I will pick one. You guys have until then. So probably until next Saturday, Sunday or so to build it up. And yeah, we'll we'll incorporate something from someone else. So, yeah, I think it's a cool idea, and I hope the guys come out here and build something for me that I can use. And that'll do it for this episode. So if you guys liked it, please leave a like, consider subscribing, turn on those notifications, follow me on Twitter, and hope to see you guys in the next Lands of Zankar video. Until next time.